I've been privileged over the last 4 years to work with really high profile individuals. And I want to share some insights what you can use to, first of all, stop being afraid of successful people if you want to become one. You have to see them on the same level and see them today. Not that you're going to become one day or wake up one day like them, but you have to push your frequency, your mind level to their level. This confidence that you are one of them already to become one of them, right? And not in a cocky way that you disrespect them or you don't show respect and you don't share same values. Ideally, those people you want to become with share same values. They first of all respect time, second of all they respect professionality, third they respect if someone can add value to their life. So if you're adding value to their life, they're going to be happy to work with you and happy to work with you long term. So I'm going to start off with my work with Mike Thurston. Some of you, maybe most of you who watch this may know this guy. He's a fitness influencer now slash entrepreneur for a lot of years now, starting his own podcast, which now is top 10 in UK for business podcasts, and building his own businesses. Fitness programs and the app is not only thing he's doing. And I will tell from the beginning how I landed him and how we still work with him for 4 years, over 4 years now, and how I keep retaining him. I came to Dubai 4 years ago when everything in Europe was closed. I will tell it was 2021, so you can understand why it may be the case, why everything was closed. I don't want to just mention that time. And I had a feeling inside of me that this place calls me. Like whenever you feel the gut or something that you are afraid to do, that most is your gut to tell you, maybe you need to challenge yourself, maybe you need to go out and do it. And that was the exact same thing. And funny enough, I was watching specifically Mike Thurston on YouTube, how he moved here, what is he doing here, how is life here, how everything is open. And for me at that time I was a personal trainer at a gym, and of course gyms are closed, and I was craving to come and train in a gym. And knowing that gyms are open, maybe there's opportunities for some high-end clients I can train, because I've gained the skill of training clients, getting them in shape, getting myself in shape. And I was starting to get really good at communication, because in the gym floor, I was dealing with a lot of personalities, a lot of people, and I finally found the confidence through this work that I can talk to anyone. And this is also a pivotal moment when you get ready for opportunity. You have to do work, you have to build skills. Even right now, if you feel introvert, you have to understand that it's not defining you. You can become extrovert, or even you can form yourself to be extrovert in situations where you need to be, but later then come home and enjoy your company, enjoy your peace, your introvertness, like I mostly am, to be honest. I love to spend time with myself, with my thoughts, my ideas, my work, but I also love to go out now and jump into conversations, talk about ideas, share my mind, hear what other people think. And it all happened because I was growing, understanding that there's no harm, only value. And gonna shorten this up and say I came to Dubai, me and buddy Kruze and a couple more people, when we collected our money together, because back then we didn't have any base or savings to come individually. So I said to the guys, listen, let's put our money together and let's rent an apartment together, and this is a chance. And Kruze, my buddy, was in videography back then already. Other friend was professional photographer, and third guy was actually my gym client who I trained, and he was in IT. He was all like, anyways, working from computers, so his location didn't matter. He was making good money even at that time. So I said, let's send it. What is here to lose? Worst case scenario, we have a good trip to Dubai for a month. Best case scenario, we make something happen for ourselves. So the first month we came here and we were just touristing, I would say. We saw all the locations, we tried to understand how the things work here. I was trying to get in gyms to work as a trainer. Soon enough I realized how actually Dubai works is you get clients and you go individually to them, either to their towers or to their gyms they locally go to, and try them individually, like as a freelancer, not as a gym trainer in a gym. And I try to do that because my background was in fitness, but at the background I was already building a good following in my home country Latvia from fitness training. So I got good views already back then, averaging 50,000 views per every video posted. Basically the same thing I would say to client on gym floor, I was saying to a person in front of camera. And instead of I reach one person, I reach 50,000 people, 100,000 people. So it also opened my mind that this has legs, this is I need to push forward. So first of all, I learned communication skills. Second of all, I learned social media. Of course, not fully, but I was gaining knowledge through experience and through work. Month in, we noticed Mike Thurston post a story. And the story was, hey guys, I'm looking for assistance for my YouTube channel. Is anyone here? And at that moment, kind of kicked in the survival instinct, or it kicked in that we have to take this chance somehow. We have to kind of get in front of him, but how? And I had an idea. I said, Chris, you have friends, I have friends. Let's reach out to them, ask them, please send my core profiles so there is bigger chance that he notices. And that's what he did. I think in total around 30 to 40 people send Mike a DM, hey, check out, these guys are in Dubai. And it's like, buying a lottery ticket, but if you buy one or two, instead of you buying 30, 40 tickets. After 24 hours, we see Instagram story from Mike. I remember this clearly. He is in gym, doing a gym collaboration with Steve Cook. Probably you guys also know him. If not, check him, OG in fitness. And we see other guys are filming. Like, okay, well, at least we tried. At least we tried our best. 3 hours after, Chris, my buddy, hey, come check. Mike Thurston has replied to him saying, I like your portfolio. Let's meet up for a coffee in Rixos here in Dubai. And we were jumping in apartments like, it worked out. It worked out. Okay, meeting is happening. Let's prepare for it. And back then, me and Chris had this deal, and till this day, we're still supporting each other. Wherever we go, we will go together. So I said to Chris, okay, he reached out back to you, but let's go together. Let's see how I can maybe help. Long story short, in the meeting, guys were talking about YouTube. They agreed to start to work with Chris. And back then, remember, I was doing TikTok. I was doing quite well on TikTok. And I asked Mike, you don't have a TikTok account. What's happening here? Why you don't have it? He said, simply, he doesn't have time for it, and only kids are there, and he's already full-time doing Instagram content, YouTube content. I might do it if I pay someone to clip the content, post for me, but I don't care. Light bulb moment came. I said to him, like, this is what I'm doing. I show a couple examples in fitness niche that actually are crushing with value and knowledge content. And I said, let me help you. I will do videos for you. You don't have to do a thing. And he's like, okay, let's try it. And the lesson here is, first of all, take a risk when your gut says. Second of all, how you can get in front of high value people, high network people, offer them, do some kind of service or thing for them, right? Save them their time, or in other words, sell them their time back, and sell also why they need it. Say also how they're missing out. I was saying you can't put your eggs in one basket or two baskets. What happens one day Instagram gets shut down, or YouTube? At least you have TikTok. As an entrepreneur, professional content creator, and influencer, this is a no-brainer. And yeah, just the second thing is be valuable. And third thing, when you sell someone, you have to actually put in the work and give your best. That was happening. I was starting from going up. I even opened TikTok account for him, starting to post his content. First time we met, actually shot specifically content for him. And then when was summer coming, I just took the YouTube cutouts. And before all editing, before the short form content was where it is right now, I was manually editing every caption, titles of the OG videos of him short form. Right now it is automatic, everything happens. And yeah, for a whole year locked in, I was doing all the videos myself, no assistance, editing, uploading. And back then there was a memorable pivotal moment. I remember now I'm working maybe 1 or 2 hours a day, just edit the video, post, and do maybe some research, of course, of what works. Compared, I was kind of slaving away on the gym floor for 6, 7, 8, even 10 hours a day to make the same money and help maybe just a couple of people. But through his content, we have helped millions of people with his knowledge, with his expertise. And that gave me purpose, which is the next thing. If you want to make good money or you want to do really well, you have to find purpose in what you're doing. This is my purpose. I am still building my channel, helping people, and I'm managing and posting content for Mike Thurston, who helps millions of people. And that was the, like I said, pivotal thing for me. That was main thing. You know, while at it, I learned more skills about content, about editing, and you slowly but surely start to become irreplaceable. Because those people also, when you provide good work, you do good work. You also not just going through motions editing videos, but you also give them advice, give them mentorship on content, which they could overlook because they're busy with other things. And then they start to really rely on you. And when they start to rely on you, you have to go further, provide more ideas, work harder, smarter. And that's how you keep them for 4 years. And back to the topic, how you can communicate with them in this journey so you don't have a scarcity. For example, at start when I didn't know, right? Of course there's scarcity. You have this big client, you feel like this is the chance of your life. And of course, like at that time, that was in my head. Still it is. Like I enjoy working with Mike. And from that has grown many opportunities. That has grown that I'm living in this apartment here in Dubai Marina. Sea is like literally 3 minutes away. My view has a sea view here. I can see the waves. And to go back, how to keep it, lose the scarcity and really be the shoulder they need to lean on, right? Don't be a yes man, be an ideation man and confident man. That if you research, done your work, you know that it will work. We need to test it. You said to them, Mike, we need to do this. And they will appreciate you because you have done the work. They will trust you because they have less time to overthink. They will not overthink it because they have someone to trust and rely. And when you actually nail and do the work, when I say, let's shoot these ideas, we shoot them, we post them, it gets millions of views, 3 million views. And it's like, okay, it purely works. And in short, that's how you keep them, right? And at this moment, you have to also realize that, of course, your confidence is going to grow. But at that moment, when your confidence is growing, don't become cocky, ever. Don't instantly ask for a raise or ask for a Lambo or Rolexes. Just know that you are doing good work and you're going to be rewarded in one way or another. One way it could be him plugging you or sharing to other people that need your services, or even at some point, you can freely ask about the raise. If you really feel, for example, inflation, or you just feel like you're doing great work and you can actually ask for it more, right? But don't become cocky, be smart with it. And this is the video I think is really important. This would help me a lot in those times when I started. Like I'm creating this content for someone who I needed when I started. And definitely I'm looking for more people when I watch content, when I consume content, I look for people I need. Because there's so many good people that give so many good advice. But actually as well, you have to take in mind that you have to have critical thinking, because not all people will help you go into the right direction. But there's a lot of content which is shiny object syndrome content. I would say that, other things that you're not really passionate or really don't see purpose in it. For example, like back in my head was always like I started before all of this, I dabbled in my feet a little bit in e-commerce and I kind of couldn't get my head around it. I couldn't kind of get it started as I could. I got one sale, I remember. That was cool. That was a cool moment from dropshipping. Right? But then I was thinking like, why would I overthink this now? I have this amazing opportunity. I'm in the content game. I help the best people right now. All my client base in my agency are either influencers or millionaires. You can imagine how many great conversations or guidance I'm having from all of this work and credibility I'm having from this. But back to the point is I tried to do other things, but I was thinking that like, what value am I giving to make another e-commerce brand selling some Chinese stuff or just another clothes without like meaning of purpose of it? Now I see it, if I will start one day, I would really see it as a passion project that I really create something that I would wear, that I want to bring out message to their story behind that brand, not just selling it for selling purposes and get more money. And I think every personal brand, every brand should have this. They need to have a story. So for me as well, I have a story, right? And that's how it helps me get more clients, because people buy from real people, not from agencies, but they buy from me or my guys that can communicate this message, and that's how you get clients and that's how you keep them. A bit long video, but I hope this helps someone in need. And if you have any questions, my YouTube is growing and I'm determined to grow it, and I see every comment. So feel free, if you want this connection with me, if you want this connection continuing with me, drop a comment, any question, I will respond and even perhaps make a video on it, right? So also understand There's no stupid questions. It's only stupid if you're not asking anything. Especially when you're 18 to 30, I really think that you have to ask questions, you have to be curious, because the most successful people are curious people. I was always curious, always asking questions. In, of course, respectful way. I would not ask silly questions that I easily can get in like 5 seconds on Google or ChatGPT. I would ask questions from their actual experience. And in this way, they also see you, that you are intelligent, that you're not just talking about yourself, but you're asking them about their experience. This is also a good thing, how you can be viewed as higher value in someone else's eyes if you're curious. Because all successful people I know are curious. And this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I haven't prepared a script for it, only the title. And if some people are curious, and this is the skill, talking in front of camera just has happened that I do it for a lot of years now and just naturally happens. And this is going to be the topic of my next future videos, how to get confidence, how to speak in front of camera, how to use camera in this modern day of age in your advantage, build businesses and build freedom. So if you would like this type of content, you know what to do. Subscribe so it pops up on your feed. Like the video, waiting for your comments, and see you in the next one. Cheers.